Shalom Yasha Allah, his brother Thought. That'd be key, but in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. And it's going to be a quick video just asking this question, right? Do you really believe, right? Do you really have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man? Right? Do you believe that all these prophecies, right, everything you read in the scriptures are going to come to pass, man? Right? Or are you just going along with the motions, right? You just in this thing because it makes your flesh feel good, right? You're just in this thing just in case it's the truth, right? Or do you really believe, man? Right? And before we go into it, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, and the name of his only begotten Son, who the world will ignorantly call Jesus Christ. But we know him as Yahweh Shai in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, right? And that's a serious question, man, right? Do you believe in this truth, right? And I want to start it off with this in Matthew chapter 19, chapter 9 and verse 27, and it reads, "And when Yahweh Shai departed from thence, two blind men following him, crying and saying, Thou son of David, have mercy on us," right? And it says, "And when he was coming to the house, the blind men came to him." And these blind men in the spirit, they represent us because we were blind men on this earth on a spiritual level, right? We didn't know about this truth. We were in all matters of vanity, folly, right? Iniquity. You understand? Right? And then we cried unto the Lord and asked the Lord to have mercy upon our souls, right? So this represents us in the spirit, right? In verse 28, it says, "And when he was coming to the house, the blind men came to him, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, Believe ye that I am able to do this?" So he asked them, before he healed them, he asked them, do you really believe in this thing? Do you really believe I'm able to do this? Right? Do you really believe that I'm able to make this happen? Right? And it says, "And they said unto him, Yea, Lord." Right? And that's a question to us. Do we really believe in this thing? Do we really believe that we're going to be resurrected in the last days? Do we really believe that the chariots are going to come and be our salvation, man? Right? We have to really believe these things. Right? A lot of brothers, they just think this truth is like some type of Black Panther movement, right? Some type of revolution, some type of revolutionary movement, right? Some type of entertainment, man. Right? That's why when you go through the videos, right? We go through different camp videos, different just videos of the ministry. The main ones that get views is yelling at the so-called white man, right? Damn, Jake want to see the so-called white man getting cussed out, right? The so-called white man kissing a damn boot, right? A damn debate with a Christian. That's all Jake really cares. A lot of Jake really is in this thing just because they think it's entertainment. They think they're not really in this thing for the right reason, is what I should say. You understand? And we can see that, right? But when the brothers is going into the gospel, the parables, when brothers is doing sit down, just giving the edification, breaking these things down, making them plain upon tables, they don't get as much views as the folly. You understand? Right? So do you really believe this thing? What are you really in this thing for? Right? A lot of brothers just going with the motions, right? And it says, hey man, I made a video where I was telling brothers, hey, we don't trust in weapons. You understand? We don't trust in carnal warfare. We trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it had damn 70 scoffers in the damn comments, man. Right? Debating against that. When I'm going into the precepts and showing where King David is saying the same thing. I don't trust in my bow. I don't trust in my spear. Right? I don't damn King Solomon saying the same thing. Right? The Maccabees saying the same thing. They trust in their weapons and boldness, but we gonna put our trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But yet you have men that's supposed to be in this truth that were damn arguing against it, man. Right? So you can see a lot of men are still carnally minded. They put on fringes, but they're not really in the spirit, right? So they don't really believe in this thing. Because I believe that I don't need a gun, man. Right? I don't need a gun in the time of Jacob's trouble. If I die, it's because the Lord wanted me to die. And if I live, it's because the Lord had the angels around me and camped round about me and protected me, man. And I truly believe that. Right? But a lot of brothers, they don't really believe that, man. They lack faith in the Lord. They don't really have faith in the Lord. You understand? And reading on Salakia, it says, I'm going to read verse 28 again. It says, "And when he was coming to the house, the blind men came to him, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, Believe ye that I am able to do this? They said unto him, Yea, Lord. So they said, Yeah, I believe, Lord. Then touched he their eyes, saying, According to your faith be it unto you. And according to your faith, that's how the Lord is going to deal with you. The Lord is going to deal with you according to your faith. And these brothers that was in the damn comments, because I'm going to keep using that point to show, right, how a lot of brothers, they don't really believe, man. Right? A lot of brothers, they basically were saying, not trying to use vulgar language, but just to make this plain, they basically were saying, "Hey, brothers is I'm just hey, they basically were saying brothers is a bitch, man, because they have faith in the Lord. Oh, you don't want to fight. You're scared to fight it and stand up against the white man, right? You're scared. That's why you don't want to get a gun. No, brother. Hey, brother, to the spirit, I have faith in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, brother. Just like my forefathers did, man. Right? But the carnal mind can't really perceive that. They can't really fathom that. Right? They feel like they got to defend themselves. Right? So, hey, a lot of brothers is not really in this thing for the right reason. A lot of brothers don't really believe. They're just going through the motions, man. Right? And I just had a precept in mind, Salakia. Let's get this real fast. It was another precept I wanted, but I'm going to get this. It's John chapter 11 and verse 25, and it reads, Yahushua said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet he shall live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this? So Yahushua asked Martha, do she believe in the resurrection? Right? And reading on, it says, she said unto him, yeah, Lord, I believe that thou art Yahushua, the Son of God, which should come into the world. And she said, yes, I believe in you, Lord. Right? I believe that you are the resurrection. I believe these things, man. Right? So this truth is not about yelling at the white man. Right? This truth is not about entertainment. This truth is not about none of that folly. Right? It's about sealing the elect. Right? It's about serving the Most High God in sincerity and truth, man. Right? Don't just be believing in vain. Right? You just in this thing for no reason. You just putting on fringes just to put them on. You don't really believe. You're not really studying. You never really read. You don't pray. But, hey, you just put on fringes and you go to the feast days and you scream, Kam Yasha Allah. You scream death to the white man, right? Because that, hey, I'm telling you, man, you can perceive that through the spirit. That's what a lot of brothers are intrigued by, right? That's what a lot of brothers are intrigued by. Just the entertainment aspect of the truth. Even though on a deeper level, this thing is not entertainment at all. But that's what a lot of brothers are intrigued by. They like to see Jake getting their boot kissed by the so-called white men and things of that matter, man. Right? But they don't really care to know the scriptures. They don't really believe, man. Right? Let's go to Romans. And Salakia, kind of going through the spirit. I don't really have nothing written down. But I just wanted to bring this out. Let's go to Romans chapter 14. Right? And this is Romans chapter 14 and verse 20. I'm going to start from 22. It says, hast thou faith? So that's a question. Do you have faith? Right? It says, have it to thyself before the Most High. Happy is he that condemneth not himself in that thing which he alloweth. Right? In verse 23 is the point I want. It says, he that doubteth is damned if he eat. So if you really doubt this thing, you're damned if you're so-called eating up this word. You're so-called learning. But you don't even really believe in the things that you're going into. Right? Calling yourself a scholar and things of that matter. But yet the things that you're learning, you don't really believe, man. Right? And you can see that a lot with just Jake in the world. They'll tell you, oh, yeah, I read the whole Bible. It's a good historical account, but I don't believe it. Right? And that's a lot of brothers in this truth as well, man. We have to really believe. Right? I'm going to read that again. It says, and he that doubteth is damned if he eat. So if you really doubt the things that you're reading, you're damned if you're eating it up. Right? And this is on a spiritual level. Right? It says, because he eateth not of faith. Because he's just eating this thing up, but it's not of faith. He doesn't believe. Right? It says, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin, right? And whatsoever is not of faith, that's a sin, man, right? So if you're just in this thing and you don't really believe in it, right? You're doubting this thing. Hey, that's sin. You're going off, man, right? And ultimately, you're going to be destroyed. So that's an important question to ask yourself. Do I really believe in this thing, man? Right? Do I truly believe in this thing? We have to be like Abraham when it comes to our faith. And brothers have to go into faith a lot in these last days because faith is going to be required to continue to endure, right? Because the little minor things we go through right now, they're minor temptations, they're minor trials, they're minor tribulations. But in these last days, right, when all hell all hell breaks loose on the four corners of the earth, and you're going to need faith. Faith going to be the only thing that's going to keep you in this thing. It's not going to be a damn gun, man, right? Your gun is not going to save you, right? And that's what I wanted to get. The water held by Shem Yahushai. Right? When I just to touch on the point of what I was saying, how you had the brothers on the damn comments basically saying, oh, y'all brothers is wimps, right? Y'all brothers scared to fight against the white man. That's why y'all don't want to pick up a gun. right? Faith without works is dead. I told the brothers, hey, the Lord going to protect me. If I fear, as long as I fear the Lord, the angels going to be encamped round about me. They say, oh, you have faith in that, but faith without works is dead. So brothers just kind of don't know what's going on. Brothers is carnally minded. And the Lord said the carnal mind is death. These brothers don't really believe, man. These brothers, it's not really operating in the spirit, man. And it's kind of vexation of spirit, right? And that's not even really why I wanted to go into this video, but through the spirit, the Lord wanted me to bring that out, man, right? And this is recently, right? When I made a video, I believe the video was titled, it's actually on my channel, it's titled, Guns Are Not Going to Save You in a Time of Jacob's Trouble, man, right? And you have brothers scoffing at it, right? And let's bring this out. So this is Psalms of the 18 and verse 16, and it reads, He sent from above, He took me, He drew me out of many waters, right? And it says, and He delivered me from my strong enemy. And what is Esau to us on a carnal level? He's a strong enemy. Esau have the blessing of the sword. Esau have all manners of carnal weapons. He's a strong enemy. Watch, and it gets even deeper, right? It says, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. Hey, Esau on a carnal level, he's too strong for us, man. That's his blessing. We wasn't given the blessing of the sword. That's Esau's blessing. Right, so trying to pick up a gun and think that's going to defend me in Jacob's trouble or defend me from Esau, that's folly, right? That's just plain folly, right? It says, He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me, right? And they were too strong for us, man. Esau is too strong for us on a carnal level, but we know through the spirit, we're going to tear down those strongholds, right? And Esau is going to be defeated through the spirit of power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? But on a carnal level, we'd be a fool to think we're going to stand up, rise up. Oh, we have to get guns. This thing is not about bringing black people together to get guns and fight against the government, man. That's not what this truth is about, man. Right? We're not the Black Panthers, right? It says, He delivered me from my strong enemy. And that's another really heavy point I wanted to touch on as well. The Lord delivered him from his strong enemy. The Lord delivered him from that enemy that was too strong for him. It wasn't his skill in war because he killed 10,000s of people because of his sword and his bow. It was the Lord, right? And that's what the Lord going to do for us in these last days. He's going to deliver us out of many waters from amongst the nations, right? When our salvation comes, which is the chariots, man, the so-called UFOs, right? It says, He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me because He delighted in me, right? And the Lord is going to deliver those He delights in. You understand? Right? He's going to delight in those that actually believe in Him, that actually have faith that He has the angels encamped round about them, right? That actually have faith in the things that's not seen, because that's ultimately what faith is, right? To scoff against a brother that says, hey, I'm sure as long as I'm fearing the Lord is going to have the angels encamped round about me. And you scoff at that and you say, oh, but this brother's going off, right? Which is you scoffing against the scriptures. Hey, brother, you lack faith, man, right? Because this is what faith literally is, right? So this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 1, and it reads, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's literally what faith is, the substance of things hoped for. And we hope for the chariots to come and be our salvation. In the time of trouble, right, we hope for the angels to be encamped round about us. You understand? And it says in the evidence of things not seen. Though we don't see these things, man, right? Though we don't really have a clear view of these things, because we see the chariots, but we don't really have a clear view of the chariots, right? We haven't really seen their actual appearance, like face to face, right? But we believe these things, right? And I want to jump down to verse 6, right? It says, but without faith it is impossible to please Him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is. And for you to come unto the Most High, you must believe that He is. That's why in Romans 14 it says, hey, that man who doubts, he's at damnation if he eateth, Salakia, roughly paraphrasing, right? And it's a sin to just be eating up this knowledge without actually believing in it, right? And it says, but without faith it is impossible to please Him, for he that cometh to the most High must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him, right? And we must believe these things, man, right? And through the Spirit, right? Like I said, this lesson wasn't even really about the whole gun video, but hey, we're gonna touch on it, man, right? Let's go to Daniel 3. Let's see if Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had weapons, right? Did they have to shoot their way out of that furnace, right? Did they have to kill all the Babylonians that tried to throw them into the furnace, right? Let's see what happened, right? So this is Daniel chapter 3 and verse 18, and it reads, "But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up." Right? So they told Nebuchadnezzar, hey, we're not bowing down to that damn that golden image, right? And it says, then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 17 more times than it was wont to be heated, right? And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So when they were being binded, is it in the account that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego pulled out a bow, put out a sword, right? Put out a spear to try to fight against them, right? Let's see how they were delivered, right? It says, Salakia, I lost where I was at. Khan, the bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Verse 21. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hose, and their hats, and their garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Right? And it says, therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So the flame in the furnace, it killed the men that binded the our forefathers up. Right? And it says, and these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste and spake and said unto his counselors, did not we cast 3 men bound in the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, right? Walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. So, hey, they saw 4 men loose. They saw an angel in there to deliver our forefathers. They didn't use a spear. They didn't use a bow. They didn't have a mighty horse or a mighty chariot. Hey, the Lord sent the angel down from the heavens to deliver our forefathers. You understand? Because they believed, right? And it says, and the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors being gathered together saw these men, upon whose body the fire had no power, right? Nor was an hair of their head seen, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, right? And this whole thing is good, but that's the point, right? They didn't have weapons. They didn't have anything carnal to deliver them from that furnace. You know what delivered them? The angels of the Lord. And that's what the elect are going to believe in these last days. They're going to believe that the Lord is going to deliver them, right? The Lord has the angels encamped round about them. And they're going to believe that our warfare is not carnal, but spiritual, man. You understand? And I'm going to close out with that through the Spirit. So, hey, and it all goes hand in hand with faith. Because like I said, this is supposed to just be a lesson going into whether you really believe or not. But, hey, it all goes hand in hand. You understand? Because you have to really believe in these things that's not seen. Right? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego believe that even, hey, the Lord could send down an angel and deliver them, man. Right? Same thing for Daniel in Daniel 6 when he was cast into the lion's den. He believed. Let me get that real fast. Right? So even to believe that angels are going to deliver you in times of trouble requires a lot of faith. To believe that in a time of a famine, the Lord can send a raven down like he did for Elijah and feed you requires a lot of faith, right? And that's the only way the Lord is going to defend you in a time like that if you actually believe he can do these things, right? So this is Daniel chapter 6 and verse 22, and it reads, my God has sent his angel and has shut the lion's mouth. So the angel shut the lion's mouth, right? That they have not hurt me. For as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. You see that? So the Lord sent angels down to shut the lion's mouth and the lion's den so that they wouldn't devour Daniel. Right? It's plain, man. Right? The Lord can do these things, but you have to believe. Right? It requires faith. Right? Let's go to Sirach. Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 2. And I want to get straight to the point. Salakia, bro, with me. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 13. It reads, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, right? Meaning he's lacking faith, meaning he's waxing weary. He's getting scared, right? Being fearful, you understand? He's lacking faith. For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. You see that? And by brothers going against the scriptures and saying, well, I have to protect myself. I'm going to have a gun to protect my family. I don't care about you being a feeble-minded Hebrew or whatever brothers were saying in them damn comments. Hey, that's that brother lacking faith. He doesn't believe that the Lord could deliver him. He doesn't believe that a man can run into his house with a damn AR-15 and have it in his face, right, and shoot, and the Lord can have an angel come down and block the bullets, man, and smack the gun out of his damn hand. But the elect, we believe that, man, through the Spirit, right? The elect are going to believe that, I should say, right? Because, hey, Lord willing, brothers is part of that number. But, hey, you should believe these things, right? And it says, I'm going to read that again. It's a beautiful precept. It says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. And the Lord is not going to defend a carnal-minded man who doesn't believe that, hey, an angel can protect him, right? Right? Just me saying a white man or whoever it may be coming to your house and putting a gun in your face, and the Lord can send down the angel and smack it out of his hand. A lot of carnal-minded brothers are listening right now like, that's bull crap. That can't happen, right? A lot of carnal-minded brothers, they don't believe that. But the elect, they're listening, and they know, hey, oh yeah, I believe the Lord can do that. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference, right? And those carnal-minded brothers are going to be sifted out in these last days, man, right? And let's go to 1 Corinthians 10. Salaki, that's not what I want. Salakia, I believe it's 2 Corinthians 10. God, that's what I wanted. 2 Corinthians 10 and verse 4. And I'm going to close out with this through the Spirit. Right? So this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse, I'm going to start from 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Right? So though we be fleshly, carnal beings, right, on this earth, right, we're carnal men, right, in a carnal body. Right, it says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Yeah, our warfare is not after the flesh. Right, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. Right, so the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. And that's playing upon tables. Right, we really believe that everything is spiritual. We really believe through the Spirit the Lord can deliver us from anything, man. The Lord can deliver us out of many waters, man. Right. I had a brother that I was laboring with. He said, hey, he told the elder that was scoffing, hey, if the Lord throws me in the middle of the ocean, if I was cast into the middle of an ocean, man, and I can't swim, I believe the Lord could deliver me, man. And the elder kind of scoffed and said, that sounds like bull crap. I'm not hearing that, right? He was kind of scoffing. Hey, but we had to go into the account of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, man. He delivered them out of a fiery furnace. So we believe if we were cast into the middle of an ocean, the Lord can send an angel down and deliver us, man. Right? So faith is required in this thing. You understand? This thing really requires faith. You have to really believe, right? Don't just be going with the motions, man. Really believe, right? And ask the Lord constantly to increase your faith, right? Matter of fact, through the Spirit, I'm gonna close out with that. Right, so this is Luke chapter 17 and verse 5, and it reads, and the apostles said unto the Lord, increase our faith. Right, so the apostles, though they walk with Yahweh Shai, they seen the healing miracles, they seen all of these things, they still asked the Lord to increase their faith. You could never have enough faith. You understand? So in these last days, ask the Lord to increase your faith in this thing. You understand? Right, continue to read, continue to fast, continue to study, continue to do all that you can do to magnify the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in these last days. Right, and I want to give a mighty shalom to the mighty Akyam wa Akwat that tuned in and listened to the words of the Lord. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Yasha Allah.